What's good with y'all boys, man? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna be giving you guys the best dribble moves in NBA 2K25. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is because I recently dropped my ISO lock. Shout out to you guys showed a lot of love on that video. And my ISO lock has like an 86 ball handle, and you guys want to know the dribble moves for that build. So not only am I gonna give you guys the dribble moves for my ISO lock, but also, as you can see, this is my main point guard. And on my main point guard, after hitting starter 3, I now have a 95 ball handle. So I'm gonna be showing you guys the drill moves for my ISO lock and my main guard build, which has a 95 ball handle. So there's gonna be a lot of information in today's video. So with that being said, make sure you drop a like if you end up liking today's video. It really does help out the vid. And also subscribe if you're new to the channel. We on the road to 500k. I cannot do it without you. Lastly, make sure you turn on that noti bell so you don't miss a stream or a video. And also, if you're one of the first people to comment noti gain, I will be putting you on the screen just like these beautiful people right here. Big shout out to noti gain. And without further ado, let's get straight into this banner, man. Let's go. Alright, if you guys have around an 86 ball handle, I'm gonna be showing you guys the drill moves to my ISO lock. And a lot of my drill moves do require you to be 6'5" and under, so unfortunately, if you're a taller guard, a lot of my drill moves are not going to be unlocked for you. But I will give you guys multiple options, so if you are a taller guard with around an 86 ball handle, I will give you guys multiple options, and I will try to help everybody in today's video. Alright, now it's time to talk about the dribble moves. I will be dribbling in the background. It's not going to be in sync, like if I'm talking about behind the back and my player's not doing a behind the back. It's not gonna be in sync. I'm just gonna be dribbling in the background as I talk about my dribble moves. Starting off with dribble style. The best dribble style in the game before you hit starter 4 is Darius Garland. So if you're under 6'5", I will put on Darius Garland dribble style. They'll have you moving like a small guard. You'll be moving very fast. Now if you're a taller guard, I will go with Zach LaVine or DeJounte Murray. Those are two very solid dribble styles for taller guards. So, alright, on to the signature size up. The current signature size up that I'm using is Dwayne Wade, which requires an 80 ball handle. You do have to be under 6'5", but luckily if you're above 6'5" and you're like a taller guard, I will go with Pro. Pro is pretty solid. Usually I just rock with Pro signature size up because it's quick. It's not really doing too much, but right now I'm using Dwayne Wade, but Pro is actually a really good signature size up. So, you know, regardless if you're a tall guard or a small guard, I would low-key go with Pro. But, you know, right now at the moment, I'm labbing up with Dwayne Wade, but low-key, Pro is kind of better, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, Pro or Dwayne Wade, whatever you want to go with, those are two very solid signature size ups. Now for regular breakdown combo, I'm using Reggie Jackson. You gotta be under 6'5" for this regular breakdown combo. But to be honest, I don't really use regular breakdown combos that much. So if you're a taller guard, unfortunately I don't have a regular breakdown combo for you. But if you are under 6'5", Reggie Jackson is a pretty solid breakdown combo. Next up, we got aggressive breakdown combo. Now yes, I'm back to using John Morant. For a little bit I was using like De'Aaron Fox and James Harden. I used De'Aaron Fox for my other build, but I'm back to using John Morant aggressive breakdown combo. If you don't know, I used this like all last year, and I'm back to using it. It's still really good. Unfortunately, you do have to be under 6'5" to use the John Morant aggressive breakdown combo. Next up for escape moves, I'm gonna be honest with y'all boys. I'm just waiting for that Kemba Walker. Once I hit starter 4, it's gonna be Kemba Walker, but I'm currently not starter 4, so I haven't unlocked the Kemba Walker escape moves, unfortunately, but right now I'm using Zach LaVine, and Zach LaVine is still pretty tough. I don't know how many of y'all planned on hitting like a high rep. Starter 4 is not really a high rep, so I don't know how many of y'all think you're gonna hit that anytime soon. But if you're not starter 4, I will go with Zach LaVine. But best believe, as soon as I hit starter 4, I'm gonna throw on that Kemba Walker escape moves. Alright, now on to combo moves. Right now I'm using Pro, which only requires a 70 ball handle. So anyone can use Pro combo moves, even if you're a tall or a small guard, it doesn't matter. Another really good combo moves is Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is low-key crazy. He has some pretty good combo moves, so if you're a taller guard, definitely try Zach LaVine. But if you don't like Zach LaVine, throw on pro combo moves. Anyone could use this one. It's very solid, very fast. It's not doing too much. It's not gonna get you stripped or anything, and it's very easy to combo off of. So if you're under 6'5", I'll go Chris Paul. But if you're a taller guard, man, I have a really good crossover for you. Josh Giddey, my bad. But Josh Giddey has a really good crossover. So if you're above 6'5", I would definitely go with Josh Giddey. It's fast, it'll get you to the rim. And yeah, it's really good for rim running. So if you're a taller guard, definitely go with Josh Giddey. Alright, now on to the behind the back. The best behind the back, in my opinion, is Darius Garland. Well, not the best, because I did find a better behind the back, but it requires a better ball handle. And I'm going to show you guys later in the video like a better behind the back. But Darius Garland is really good. It's top two. It's top two. Is a very good behind the back. Now, unfortunately, I know y'all probably are sick of me saying this by now, but I don't have a behind the back for taller guards. I only have a behind the back for 6'5" and under. But if you are 6'5" and under, definitely put on Darius Garland. It will not disappoint. Now on to spins. The best spin in the game is Steve Nash, and it doesn't matter if you're taller or smaller. All you need is an 80 ball handle, and you could use Steve Nash spin. I don't really spin that much, but when I do, Steve Nash be getting the job done. Now on to hesitations. If you're under 6'5", I will go with Kobe White. Kobe White has a really good hesitation. And if you're above 6'5", you're a taller guard, I will go with Pro. Pro is just a fast, quick little hesitation. It's not doing too much. It's not going to get you stripped. It's not going to get you plucked. But if you are a smaller guard, I'll go Kobe White. Kobe White creates a lot of space, and you can actually grab people with this hesitation. It's a really good hezi. In my opinion, the best step back is Zach LaVine, and it doesn't matter what your height is, as long as you're under 6'10". A lot of people like the Tyrese Halliburton step back because you could speed boost out of it, and I don't know, I don't like that step back at all because it's hard to like dribble with and combo with. It's not really my type of step back. I don't like it, but a lot of people do like Tyrese. In my opinion, Zach LaVine is by far the best, so definitely go with Zach LaVine's step back. It's extremely broken in 2K25. Alright, those were my SIGS for an 86 ball handle. Now we're on my main point guard, which has a 95 ball handle, like I said in the intro. So these dribble moves are going to be a little bit more elite, and they're going to be way better because, you know, 95 ball handle, of course, they're going to be better. So without further ado, now it's time for dribble moves for a 95 ball handle. Now some of these dribble moves are going to be the same as my ISO lock, but not a lot of them. One of the only moves that are the same is my dribble style. I'm still rocking with Darius Garland. I'm currently labbing up a new point guard build that has a 91 speed of ball. So when I hit starter 4, I can use the De'Aaron Fox dribble style. But right now we're rocking with Darius Garland dribble style. For center size up, I'm currently using D Rose. But like I said, I think pro center size up is pretty good. I really like pro, I'm not gonna lie. Usually I just be rocking with pro center size up, which only requires a 70 ball handle, but I think Derrick Rose and Dwayne Wade are two very good center size ups. Right now, for this build, I'm using Derrick Rose. Now for regular breakdown combos, Steph Curry has some of the best dribble moves in the game. So if you can get Steph Curry's dribble moves, definitely put them on. Next up for aggressive breakdown combo, I'm using De'Aaron Fox. But like I said, Ja Morant is tough. I ain't gonna lie. I might switch back to Ja Morant. But on this build, I like to combo up a lot more. I like to do a lot more dribbling. So I'm currently using De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is really good. I might switch to Ja Morant, I'm not gonna lie. So Ja Morant, De'Aaron Fox are my top 2 aggressive breakdown combos. So I would try both of these to see which one you like better. Next up for skate moves, I'm using Steph Curry. Now I'm not sure if I'm gonna switch to Kemba Walker when I hit starter 4. Yeah, I'm kind of just waiting to see if Kemba Walker is better than Steph Curry. I don't think it's gonna be, but Steph Curry's skate moves is just really solid. You get a lot of explosive speed boosts with this escape move, and I think it's by far the best escape moves in the game at the moment. Next up for combo moves, I'm using Pro. Now, I just like Pro, it's not doing too much. And I haven't really found like a really good combo moves. So like, right now I'm just using Pro. I think Pro is just a very solid combo moves. And like I said, it's not doing too much. It's easy to combo off of, and it doesn't really get you ripped or anything. I just think all around it's a really good combo moves, but there might be better ones out there. I just haven't found it yet. So right now I'm just rocking with Pro. Alright, for crossover, I'm also using Chris Paul. I use Chris Paul on like all my builds, but like I said, if you're taller, Josh Giddey is pretty solid, but for this build I'm using Chris Paul because like it's just so fast. Look at it, it's so explosive and so fast, but Chris Paul is a crossover I'm using for this build. Now currently, as you look at me dribbling, I'm using Darius Garland behind the back, but shortly after I recorded that little dribbling clip, or the little dribbling like recording, I started using Trae Young. I'm not gonna lie, I think Trae Young is better than Darius Garland. Not only does Trae Young have a glitchy moving behind the back, but also his standing behind the back is very solid. It gives me like real like Jamal Murray vibes from last year. So if you can get Trae Young, I would throw on Trae Young, but Darius Garland is a close second. I'm not gonna lie. Between Darius Garland and Trae Young, I would just use both of them. I'm not saying Darius Garland has a bad behind the back, is really good, but me personally, I've been liking Trae Young a lot more. Next up for spin, like I said, I don't really use spins that much, but right now I'm using Steve Nash just like I am on my ISO lock, so the best spin in my opinion is Steve Nash. Luka is pretty solid as well, but you know, I don't really be spinning like that, so right now I'm using Steve Nash. Next up for hesitation, this is another move that I already talked about, Kobe White. Kobe White is a really good hesitation, but like I said, I already talked about this hesitation, so no need for me to keep talking about it. My hesitation, I'm using Kobe White. Lastly, for step back, I'm using Zach LaVine. Yes, even with a higher ball handle, I still think Zach LaVine is the best step back in the game. It doesn't matter if you have an 80 ball handle or a 95. If you can get Zach LaVine step back, definitely put it on. That's gonna do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys end up enjoying my dribble moves. Hopefully this video does help you guys out. I try to give everybody some dribble moves to work with. I try to help everybody, but with that being said, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys have a blessed day and peace.